Welcome back to Path of Radiance, randomized classes. So today we are taking on this map where you have two avenues of attack these bridges. I usually like going on the right side. I feel like a lot of the enemies swamp you over here. And the goal is to escape, and I believe we do get more bonus experience whenever everyone escapes before Ike. Kind of like FE5, except not as punishing if you do have Ike escape first. Yeah, so anyway, Shinon ran off with my Thunder Tome. So Boyd Liana will be useless once again. Soren is Soren, and Oscar is Oscar. We'll use him as need be, but yeah. Riz and Ike going off as our flyers, and then Titania. I think my strategy for this one, I'm just going to camp in these woods, no pun intended. Camp in these woods until her gauge goes off. These guys shouldn't attack me until I leave these woods. Unfortunately, I did turn off the help menu just so it looks a little bit nicer. Can't really see what's what, but I'm pretty sure that's woods terrain. Yeah, so these two not really doing much. I might use Boyd Liana to lure out some of the mages in the southern part of the map. There are a few wind mages, I believe, down here. There's also a guy with a pole axe, and normally he is a bit scary to Titania, but not so much here. But he is still pretty scary to Oscar. He might even be able to one-shot. Right, so let's just stand around here, wait till Titania is ready to go. And it didn't even play that time. Okay. I think I want her to get rid of you because, yeah. Right to my flyers. I guess technically we are still in the woods, which is why the background looks like that. Alright, so I think Riz did have, he only has 5. Soren actually has quite a bit of resistance himself. Oscar is still doubling. Yeah, the enemies in Path of Radiance, as you would imagine, are pretty bad. It's another thing that makes this game really easy, and you still missed. Cool. Good job, Oscar. If only I had a little bit of magic to throw at him. I can actually finish you. Having a tankier Ike, though, does make this whole thing a lot easier. It's just not losing these other squishy characters. And yeah, everyone still has the same bands they had from last time. Okay, skill and speed I'll definitely take on you. Just gotta be a bit cautious of this guy. Yeah, just put you back, and I guess you really can't do anything, but Sword might be able to at least chip something or poke at something if we need anyone to die. And yeah, they're gonna realize we're out of the woods and send their dudes this way. Yeah, we also lost our healer in Shinon, so have to pass around vulneraries, sadly. Another good one for Riz. He's definitely going on the team. Provided he doesn't die here, but I would reset for Riz. Some characters I just wouldn't bother resetting for. Right now it's looking like Boyd Liana. Okay, so are you the poleaxe? You are. For Oscar's sake, I guess you have to die. And I think it's time to heal up. Yeah, I'll heal up Riz this turn. I think I did leave a few healing items on the other two, though, which is a bit irritating. You've infuriated Titania. I think that's our first dragon crit. Don't get to see that too often. I think if you put, like, Wrath Resolve on Rick Nasir, he might do it a bit, but not something you'd see in the whole game. And another axe we can't use. Yeah, I'm loaded up on axes, hence why Boyd has what he'd normally be carrying, but... yeah, I actually can sword, maybe. Fight you. I'd rather he not take the damage, so I'm gonna try and just give him this kill. Nice. Actually, generic sword guy looks kind of alright. It's pretty cool. Well, it is wind magic, so it's not that scary in the greater scheme of things. 7, I highly doubt you're doing anything much to Ike. Yeah, no. There's no one coming in. Okay. Yeah, in case you haven't been able to tell, wind is very pathetic in this game, and you actually missed, again. Missing a lot of low stuff in this game, quite irritating. I think Oscar will have to get this one, then. I mean, I'd much rather give this to Riz, but I really want him to heal himself this turn. Maybe Oscar can at least get a good one. He will have to get used still for, not bad, for the good portion of the early game. Actually, are there any healing hedges around here whatsoever? Any at all? I don't think so, which is kind of weird because, yeah, we have a whole thing of woods with no healing. As long as Ike stays away from mages, he might not even need healed the rest of the map. Try and conserve some of these vulneraries for the next round. Oh, max, gross. Yeah, no one really can beat you except Sword, and we've already established he's not really gonna get used. Nice, double miss. How do you do against some Sword? Pretty terribly. Not so bad there, but pretty terribly. Yeah, all these lance users really not ideal against axes, and you actually can't kill him. If only we had a good mage right now. I could give this Soren, or I could just give Dyke. Yeah, an early game with a lot of axes is not too fun when you have, like, all your good units as lance users. Soren, do you have anything you can trade him? No. What about Boyd? Boyd doesn't have any healing either. You two truly are useless. I mean, I guess Boyd can hold on to anything that drops. Okay, this is where I really would like some magic. I don't think Titania... Actually, she does do pretty decently here. Well, she can double him, obviously, so... Not the worst outcome. Another good place to train Soren if you want to use like Titania and Oscar, someone to block these bridges, and he can just shoot from behind. Alright, what does Ike do here? I'll let you go for Ike. I think that side is just going to stay put. I remember the side over here aggroing to the to the left side, but I don't remember those guys ever coming this way from the other... from the left side of the map coming over here. I just don't want to get ambushed by a bunch of units, basically. Another crit would have been cool. Black-haired Marcia, pretty much. Okay, I don't think that priest is going to do much. It might be another situation where I have to Tanya just hold off. Oh, Soren, you're so bad. It's really disappointing. I guess you can hang out around here. Oh, they're gonna show up anyway. I guess I can get rid of you. I really don't know. Did I just drop that? Oh well. Alright, I guess we'll let the... yeah, you definitely have to stay highlighted. Okay. I guess maybe we can bother these guys for some other experience. It'd be cool if there was like a hidden item over here, but no, normally you wouldn't be able to get a flyer, so no reason to do that. And yep, keep tanking Titania. No one seems to be moving. Just get rid of you. I don't think Soren can handle all these guys personally. I mean, he can kill that guy, but I need Ike and Oscar to kill you. And Ike versus Mage, yeah. Bad. Yeah, I don't want Ike taking all that damage. I don't want Oscar taking all that damage either, but if Ike can kill the... If Ike can kill the archer and Soren can kill this guy, because you take him down to, what, 8? I do need Soren. Soren can kill, actually. I hope Oscar can just survive all of this. Okay. We can run. I guess I can have Ike maybe block him off. So for my question, I was thinking of one before, but I think I may have asked this before. What is your favorite escape map? Because I guess this is kind of like technically an escape map, so I'm not going to ask that one because I feel like I've asked it somewhere before. For the question though is, which game, this doesn't have to be a Fire Emblem game by the way, but which video game would you like to see remade in the near future? For me, I think I'd want to see, obviously Fire Emblem 4, but aside from that, probably, That's actually not too bad for a sword level up. That's kind of weird. But for a game I want to see remade, I guess I kind of want to see Kirby's Dream Land 3. I have played that one a long time ago. I don't want to aggro these guys either. I have played that one a long time ago, and they seem to be interested in remaking, like, Return to Dreamland, or maybe I could put Boydliana. They seem to be interested in making Return to Dreamland like a lot, or Superstar. Those games kind of get more love, but I played Dreamland 3 on Kirby's Anniversary Collection a couple of years ago. It was a pretty fun game. I think that's where I played it anyway. I know I've played it somewhere, and it was pretty fun. Getting to use the helpers. But yeah, obviously that and a Fire Emblem 4 remake. Who wants to start on this guy? I don't know, when the same games get remastered, I don't tend to want to buy them anywhere or waste money on, because I already bought them a couple years ago, so why would I do it again? But a good remake with some good quality life changes are more worthwhile for me to spend money on. Ugh. Actually, let me trade that for now. Really running low on this javelin, but I'd rather not, like, walk up to his range and need healed. Or Oscar can just kill you. That works too. We're running a bit low on lances. Usually this guy's a bit more problematic. He didn't do anything this time. Which is fine by me. Just stand there. Now, the question is, do we want to milk this chapter for more magic, okay? Do we want to milk this chapter for any more experience? I mean, I kind of do. We do get the shop in chapter 8, I believe, or after chapter 8, so we have to... No, we do get it before chapter 8, because Ilion is missing from them. I'm trying to remember the story, but... Do you still have my javelin? You do. I'm trying to remember the story a bit, but we do have one more chapter where we have to stretch out our resources, and another miss. I mean, there really aren't too many worthwhile units to bonus experience right now. There's Ike and Riz, basically. I mean, I did kind of want to use Boydliana, but this having only one tome has been a problem, so... yeah. Hopefully Mist will join with something useful. Mist could be a very good mage. I mean, we usually never get to use her in combat. Usually gets early promoted. The Sonic Sword is like the only thing worthwhile on her, and it is good on a couple more people. I just prefer to keep it on Tanith, actually, whenever I play. Decide to use Tanith. Boydliana, you did good. You took a hit for us. Oh, he's gonna send all the... Okay, well, I guess we're getting the experience regardless. Well, Titania's just going to have to go here because I really don't want to have to shuffle around the items too much more. Take that javelin back. Oh, and Soren can't use the Regal Sword, by the way. That's only for Mercenary Ike. Kinda wish he could. It might make him a bit better. Archer incoming. Gross. Gross. And I'm definitely going to need Titania to take on these boss guys down here, so... Hopefully we don't need to wait for another shift cycle of... Oh, that's annoying. It's really annoying, actually. I can kill you, I can kill you. I'm gonna get rid of you. Sean Gates just walked away with all my stuff. Weird how they don't let me trade from this chapter, but they did in chapter 3 and 4. I don't know. It would be useful to have a mage right now. And some more vulneraries. Shinon. Yeah, I have to get these guys away. Soren's still at full health, but he kind of gets doubled and killed by everything, I feel. Again, unlike some of the newer games, dragons don't 2-range. Okay, let me just kill the one that I can... Let me get the one that I can actually kill. Maybe Fly Iconrise in here and pick off this other guy. I think this chapter I actually did struggle with a bit when I first played this game. This is a new age of struggling in this map. Mostly because everything kind of rushed me when I first played. Okay, you're not gonna go for, I mean, why would you? They're not in range. I do appreciate you feeding Titania, though. It's nice to have at least one person who doesn't need to use the vulneraries. I guess overall this isn't as bad as I thought. It's just a bit more of a waiting game with this stupid meter. Boyd Leone, get out of here. If I give him the iron sword, hopefully he won't be weighed down as much. I mean, he could just go for Titania. Okay, never mind. Well, you're dodgy at the very least, Soren. Good job. That's a crit, and didn't matter. I wonder if that would have killed actual Titania. If you're going to crit me, then maybe I should just stay out of your range. I don't want her taking damages unshifted. Alright. Let's just box you in. And don't even need to box you if you die. Alright. Could a bike maybe pick on that priest on the other side? She's so good! Or he. I don't know what we want to call him. I think that guy's gonna move. I'm gonna just have Ike come over here and maybe finish off that priest. It's not in range, good. finish these two off of Titania. I know it's a waste, but I want the experience. Yeah, I'm really in trouble with my, I mean, these guys aren't going to move anyway. I'm really in trouble with my Lance users all can't fight. I'm just gonna take on the boss now. Maybe someone else can pick off this, this dude. One thing that's kind of fun to do in this game, or at least worthwhile if you want to like see everything, is to have Ike fight every boss at least once. He has a boss quote with like every single boss in this game, which is pretty unique. I don't remember so many boss conversations between like any other lord with any other map. A lot of effort went into the writing of this. Speaking of which, the supports too. I know, like, Mist and Titania, for example, I think I saw this in Big Clingy's playthrough. He put it off for a while, and they actually changed some dialogue around if you put it off. Something about, I think if you get early as possible, they talk about taking care of the Grail mercenaries, but if you do it, like, towards the end game, Mist talks about having to take care of the whole army. So just, like, little details like that to, some story gameplay. Keeping the story and gameplay together, which is pretty cool. Most games usually don't really care about that. Especially when they, like, shout at a boss from across the map. Like the chapter where Noe and Gregor show up in Awakening. And they're like, wow, you're a dragon, but they're kind of like halfway across the map, so I don't know how Lisa and Crom can hear Noe go over that, but I don't know. Alright, so let's get everyone out of here. And I think this might be the last time we hear the Victory is Near theme in this game. Which is a shame, it's a good theme. I know. Oh boy, Leona went off. Our MVP unit. I don't know if the game gives you MVPs for these early maps before Soren gives a report, but I imagine Titania would pretty much dominate. And with that, Ike will escape last. Next time, we will be getting Shion Gatry back, and I will see you then.